What's up, Lego fam? I'm Justin and you're watching Good Life Bricks. Thanks for joining me. We've got the brand new Lego Star Wars Battle Droid with Stap, set 75428. It launched on July 1st and it is 1,088 pieces. It comes with one minifigure and it's part of the buildable figure collection, I guess. But this one I don't believe is to scale with some of the more recent sets that we've acquired. So we'll take a look. I'm excited about this one though. The last time I built a Battle Droid was the Technic one back in the early 2000s, just a couple years after Lego got the licensing agreement. So I'm pretty excited to put this together and we get a good sense of what it looks like here on the front of the box. And this is great artwork, by the way. Looks like the battlefield outside of Theed on Naboo in the Phantom Menace. And on the back of the box, you've got some more great artwork. And this looks kind of like the palace area and some cool panels up here, and then you can see the plaque down here, the minifigure and the play scale Stap down there. But it's a good looking set, and so I'm excited to see some of these details, and we'll take a look at it. So next I think what we'll do is unbox, check out how many bags it is, and then we'll start building. So this box does have the thumb tabs. I like to cut through them because it leaves the box intact. So here's the instruction book. It's a nice big book. The artwork is very nice, very clean looking. I always appreciate that. And it looks like we have 10 bags. A very small sticker sheet with just 5 stickers on it. So we'll get this all sorted out and we'll do the build, and then we'll come back and do a review of what we built. So here it is, completed. Lego Star Wars set 75428, Battle Droid with Stap. Again, this is 1,088 pieces. I think it turned out great. I really enjoyed the build. The Battle Droid itself was a fun build, but the Stap was very fun. It was complex. It had a number of build techniques that are not common. And if you just look at the build, it's very creative. It's very well done, and I really enjoyed it. I like the fact that they put these foot pegs on here and they attach right at the back of the feet, so there's some security in the way they stand up. Something else that I thought was very unique, right here on the hand, right in between those two fingers is a little spot for a clip, and so there's a clip on the handlebar, and the hand just rests and clips right into that spot, and those handlebars can come up and out like that, and it just requires a little bit of movement of the arm. I love that you've got printed pieces right here on the engine on both the front and the back. That's very nice looking. The Stap itself only has one sticker, and that's this sticker right here. Then you've got Battle Droid has one sticker here and one on the other side, one on his chest, and then this one right here on his backpack. There's a printed piece here on his head, which I think is very good looking. I think they did that well. I thought they built out the Battle Droid's head extremely well, and I think the backpack is really well done as well. It's got the 2 antennae that stick up there. It clips right back here to keep it in place. You have a couple different ways of displaying this set. You can do it like this, so it's on a stand that hooks into 3 spots right here along the stand, or take the stand off of the Stap and you could probably mount it somehow on a wall, or you can take the Battle Droid off of the Stap. And here's the Battle Droid off of the stand, and again, a nice build. I think it's well done. It is well constructed and solid. I love the little things like the way this arm is built. So there's a separation here, and then you come down here and there's a ball joint at the wrist, but it's secured here and here simply by clipping into these 3 clips over here and the 3 clips over here, or I guess 2 clips over here, and then this inserts inside of another piece, and that just keeps it in place. And then there's an elbow joint, and then of course the shoulder joint. And the shoulder and arm move almost any way that you could imagine that it should. The leg has the joint at the hip, which has very little range of movement side to side, but a lot of movement back and forth, up and down. And then you have a joint at the knee, which has some limited movement. And then you have the joint at the foot, which can move in 360 degrees and then up and down a bit. And then this is the piece that that connects on the Stap right on the foot peg. So now here is a view with the gun off of his backpack and in his hand. And so again, this clip right here comes in handy because the gun just clips into that spot, and then you wrap his digits around. The gun is completely 100% brick built, and so that's a very interesting look. Another area where there is significant movement is on the head. He sits on the head sits on a ball joint on the neck, and so it gets a full range of movement. And then you have a little bit of movement from the neck, which is sitting down in a ball joint in here, but it's limited by the shoulders, so that neck just kind of sits there in place. And then you have a little movement on this back here, but it's really, that's more for angles. It's supposed to be tight, so you can move the neck back, you can move it forward, and then the head can move around however you want it to. And the end result is that you've got a well-built battle droid with a great deal of articulation. So I brought in C-3PO because I wanted to give you a sense for the fact that really the battle droid and the Stap aren't to scale with the rest of the buildable figure collection. So this really doesn't go with the previous C-3PO, Chewbacca, R2-D2, or Chopper. This is kind of its own thing. It's a little closer to scale to the original Technic battle droid. You get a sense here for how far off they are. The battle droid should be maybe a half an inch taller, maybe an inch taller, something like that, if they were going to be to scale. So I think this gives you an idea kind of where it lands. So overall, I would say this is a great set. It's a winner of a set. It's well built. It is so accurate to the source material. The battle droid is really, really well done. It holds together well. It has beautiful angles and curves as you look at the front here, and the way they did all this work here is just absolutely outstanding. So I do highly recommend this set. It's priced at $140, so it's not cheap. And that seems to be the trend lately with Lego. Prices seem to be going up. It can be frustrating. This is one of those sets where I think it's worth it. I'm glad that I pre-ordered this one, and I do like the buildable figures, whether they're all to scale or not. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you would give it a like. And don't forget to hit this subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you soon.